Luxembourg City is a small capital with a lot packed into it. A UNESCO-listed old town, underground fortress tunnels, a wooded valley in the heart of the city, and a fairy tale theme park 20 minutes away by train. 2 days is the right amount of time if you use them well, so this video gives you a complete hour-by-hour plan for both days, covering what to do, what to eat, and everything you need to know before you arrive. There is a full printed itinerary in the description below with all the timings and costs, completely free. A few practical things before we start. Luxembourg uses the euro. Cards are accepted almost everywhere, but carry a small amount of cash for market stalls and smaller vendors. The language is Luxembourgish, with French alongside it, but English is widely spoken across shops, restaurants, and attractions. Getting around is one of the most interesting and unique things about Luxembourg. Every bus, tram, and train in the country is completely free for everyone, including tourists. No ticket, no app required. The city itself is compact, and most of day one is done on foot. Between the upper town, known as the Ville Haute, and the Grunt district below the cliff, there are free panoramic glass lifts. These are open daily, though the Pfaffenthal lift closes for maintenance on the first Monday of each month, so worth checking if that applies to your trip. For day 2, the train to Bettembourg for Parc Merveilleux departs from Luxembourg Gare, the central station. It takes around 20 minutes and is free. Check timetables at mobiliteit.lu before the day and confirm the park opening hours at parc-merveilleux.lu. If you need a taxi or car at any point, Uber operates in Luxembourg City. Standard taxis are available, but Uber is generally more straightforward for visitors. For picking up drinks, snacks, and any incidentals, Cactus is the main supermarket chain in Luxembourg, and there are central city locations, including a large Cactus hyper near Luxembourg Gare. Delhaize and its smaller Proxy Delhaize convenience format are also well distributed around the city centre. Both carry a solid range at reasonable prices. Day 1 starts at 9 in the morning in the Pétrusse Valley. This is a wooded valley that runs directly beneath the old city walls and is accessible from Place de la Constitution, a short walk from the centre. There are walking paths along the Pétrusse River with views up to the Adolphe Bridge overhead, a children's playground, and a skate park further along. It is a relaxed start at no cost, and it gets the legs moving before the structured part of the day. The itinerary has a 2-hour walking tour directly after this, so take your time and stop for plenty of rests. Note that restoration work on the valley is ongoing through 2026, but the paths remain open with diversions clearly signposted. At 11 o'clock, the TwentyTour free walking tour starts. This is a 2-hour guided walk of the Old Town covering Place Guillaume II, the Grand Ducal Palace, Notre Dame Cathedral, and the Chemin de la Corniche. The tour is free. You book directly at twentytour.com, and the guides work for tips, so bring a few euros if you feel they have earned it. There is no obligation whatsoever, but around €10 per person is a reasonable guide if you enjoy the tour. It is a good way to cover the main landmarks with some context before you explore on your own. The tour ends at around 1 o'clock. Lunch follows directly after the tour. The Ville Haute has plenty of restaurants within easy walking distance. If you want to eat something Luxembourgish, look for Bouneschlupp on the menu. That is a green bean soup with potatoes, bacon and sausage, and it works well as a starter. The national main course is Judd mat Gaardebounen, which is smoked pork collar served with broad beans and potatoes. It is a proper, hearty dish, and you will find it in most traditional brasseries in the area. After lunch, go back to the accommodation for a rest at 2:30. With children, this is particularly helpful. The afternoon still has 2 activities, and the rest means everyone is functional for dinner. At 4 o'clock, go to the Bock Casemates. These are UNESCO-listed underground tunnels carved into the rock beneath the Bock promontory, and they are one of the most distinctive things to do in Luxembourg City. The visit is self-guided and lasts around 45 minutes. You enter at Monte de Clausen. Tickets can be booked online at luxembourg-city.com or bought on site. The casemates are open from March to November, so confirm this applies to your travel dates. Children under 4 are free. Pricing for the rest of the family is in the printed itinerary. At 5 o'clock, pick up Gromperekichelcher from a market stall or street vendor. These are crispy potato fritters served with applesauce, and they are the classic Luxembourg street snack. They are straightforward to find around the old town, and they go down well with children. From there, walk the Chemin de la Corniche. This is the promenade along the top of the cliff above the Grund Valley, and it offers some of the best views in the city. The old fortification walls, the Alzette River below, and the Grund district laid out beneath you. At the far end, take the free Pfaffenthal lift down to the Grund for a short walk along the river, then return by lift before dinner. Dinner is at 7 in the Ville Haute, or the Grund. If you did not have Judd at Gaardebounen at lunch, this is the moment to order it. The Grund district has some quieter restaurants that are worth the lift ride down. Place d'Armes in the upper town is a reliable area with a wide choice if you want to stay at street level. Day 2 starts at 10 with the National Museum of Natural History, known locally as the Natur Musée. 3 floors cover geology, wildlife, and natural sciences with interactive displays that work well for children. Adult entry is paid and children's admission is free. The museum is closed on Mondays, so plan around that if necessary. Confirm current hours at naturmusee.lu before you go. Spend a couple of hours here, and then lunch is at 12. The museum has a cafe in the courtyard, which is the easy option. Alternatively, take the free Grund lift up to the Ville Haute, where there is a wider choice of restaurants. Either works. At 1:30, take the free train from Luxembourg City to Parc Merveilleux in Bettembourg. The journey is around 20 minutes. The park is a fairy tale themed mix of animal enclosures, play areas, a mini train, and a pony express ride. It is primarily suited to younger children, but older kids will probably still enjoy the mini golf and petting zoo. If your kids are older and would prefer something else, then the Mudum Contemporary Art Museum on the Kirchberg Plateau is a good alternative afternoon option. Mudum is easily reached by bus from the city centre. Allow time for a short rest back at the accommodation after the park before heading out for the final dinner. After a full afternoon at Parc Merveilleux, particularly with younger children, the rest will be needed. Dinner is back in the Ville Haute. Place d'Armes and the surrounding streets have a good range of restaurants for the final evening. If you want to finish the trip on a sweet note after dinner, then Glacier Bargello near Place de Paris is consistently rated the best gelato in the city. It is a Florentine-style gelateria, making everything by hand with no artificial additives, and the pistachio and fruit sorbets in particular get a lot of attention. It has a small terrace out the back and is an easy walk from the Ville Haute after dinner. And that is 48 hours in Luxembourg City, covering the Pétrusse Valley, the TwentyTour free walking tour, the Bock Casemates, the Chemin de la Corniche, the National Museum of Natural History, and Parc Merveilleux in Bettembourg. The full printed itinerary with timings, costs, booking links, and practical tips is in the description below, completely free. If you found this useful, a subscribe helps us keep making these. It means you get notified when we add new videos to our catalogue. New videos go up regularly across a range of destinations. If there is anything in this itinerary you would change, or anywhere you would like us to cover next, leave a comment below. We read all of them. You can also find everything from this video and the rest of our catalogue at tiredbuthappytravel.com. Happy travels!